but I was like, "Hanastahi ala wajhi." So yeah, I forgot the question.
Who is Ghadah Alkandari?
Things that I paint and draw and write, and the people I know, they make you who you are. So that's who I am in a nutshell.
How do you describe your art in one word?
One word, like you're asking me to
Like describe your
squeeze
art.
myself
Okay,
into
yes,
like
yes,
a little
yes,
bottle.
yes,
I
yes,
can't.
yeah.
Because that's how my brain is. It's like when you see a scientist and you're like, oh my God, they're so intelligent, but that's just the way they're made. Someone who plays the piano, they do that. So I don't think, how would I describe? When you see an exhibition, that's just me living. I don't paint because, oh, it's pretty or whatever. There's an energy that has to come out on something, like a boxer sparring. I will find anything and I'll paint on it. One of the hardest things for people, because there's so much peer pressure, so many influences around you, is to be just yourself. It's important to just sit with yourself and see why you do what you do. Is it because you want to do it, or is it because you're influenced by other things? And it should be the most natural and easy thing, but it isn't. Being at this stage of my life where, surprise, no one talks about, I can use the word menopause. I wanted to do depression. I didn't see beauty. I didn't want to eat, couldn't sleep. And I think these were all symptoms of perimenopause that no one, in hindsight. And I wrote myself a note telling myself that, hey, you're feeling absolutely fine now, and it's possible to feel fine again.
Who is Eve?
Eve has become something. Anytime I wanted to express myself, it would be this figure, and people would take her to different places where she was a cutout, and that was so much fun for me. So she's become this, anywhere that I can't go, anything that I can't do, she can do and she can go. Thank you.
To ask you about your white hair.
Also not my doing. It wasn't my choice. It was something that I always wanted to do, that I regretted ever hiding, but I kind of succumbed to peer pressure. I didn't want to cover it. It was so nice to see how my stripes, kind of like a zebra,
yeah, that's true,
or a tiger.
Why the Palestinian cause so important for you in your art?
Well, it was always important to me, but I never expressed it through my art. And then when October 7th happened, I couldn't do anything but that. Nothing matters anymore. Like everything was Palestine.
What's a person mantra or quote that keeps you motivated?
If I'm feeling kind of blah, I try to put it in perspective and think, you're not the only one feeling blah, and you felt blah before and you've come out of it. That's the thing that I remind myself when I'm in the dumps,